everyone, how's it going? Nick Baldwin here, co-founder of LabCoatAgents. Welcome back to another episode of LabCoatAgents, How It Works. And today I am with Megan Eckelman, and she is I'm going to botch this again, product. Before we went live, I couldn't remember what her title was. What's your title, Megan?
Product Operations Specialist.
Product Operations Specialist at Chime. Chime has been a long time supporter and partner of LabCoatAgents. And today we are going to take a deeper dive into the CMA tool that Chime has for agents. Chime is a CRM, has lots of cool features, and we're going to feature the CMA so you can create market analysis when you're going on listing appointments. So Megan, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So let's just dive right in. Show us how the Chime CMA tool works.
Yeah, perfect. Let me pull open my account. All right, so the CMA tool will be in the campaign section, and this is something that all Chime users do have access to. There is an option to purchase the ability to make more CMAs, but anyone can come in and make 4 per month, and that'll just reset every month. So these are the 3 options that we have: a seller, an agent presentation, and a buyer. So I can go through how to set those up real quick if you want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, let's start with the seller.
All right, perfect. So up here at the top, we'll hit add new. Here's your option. So we'll hit seller CMA presentation and create. And then this is where you'll put in the client's name. So I think I have some in here. We'll just make it for this. We'll give it a name. You can call it whatever you want. This is so you can easily find it if you want to come back in, edit it, resell it. The address, which we'll just start typing anything. Here we go. This will be the address of the home that the person might be selling. And really the idea of this is that you want to be able to present this to your seller and show them, I can sell your house. This is the kind of price we can get. Here's some similar listings. So this is where we'll put in the information, decide what kind of a property it is. Your beds, we'll just type some things in here. Living area, you can put the approximate square feet or acreage. So we'll just put in some numbers, and then any additional information that might be helpful. All of this is optional. You don't have to necessarily fill this in, but it will help you get a better price estimation. So next we'll hit, and you can also add an image if you want. This will just pull open your device, upload whatever images. Again, that's optional, but it is something if you happened, if you went door knocking and you snapped a good pic of the outside of their house, you can always upload this to show them, I know your property, I've been to see it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we can hit continue, and then this is where you can see the matches. Keeping in mind, I'm in a test account, so I don't really have real MLS data. So sometimes I get a hit and sometimes I don't, but you can basically draw your radius. And you can also draw a polygon, I think. Oh, and maybe here's my other problem. I have some applied criteria. So there we go.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't have any that were an exact match for what I put in based off of some of those other like beds and baths I put in. But I took those off, and now we've got some
real comps.
Yeah, exactly. So this is where you can set a radius, which will just be a circle around the property, or you can draw a polygon if you're this is a specific part of town and we just want to look maybe in this rectangle here. You can set that as well, because in some cities the specific neighborhood can make a big difference. A house here could be vastly different from a house here.
And what about the neighborhood feature
up here?
Yep,
that is where you can also search by neighborhoods.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so you basically have your neighborhood, your radius, or your draw polygon.
Do you know how they get those neighborhood outlines?
It would be from the MLS, I'm gonna guess.
Oh, MLS.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, because this is all pulling from the MLS, and I just have a test sample MLS connected to my account. It's not real data.
Okay.
So it's not going to be as accurate is what you'll see. A lot of these are
but people will obviously, they'll ask like, where does that data come from? So the MLS has neighborhoods, it'll do that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so over here is where you can select the ones you want to add. You don't have to select all of these. If you want to say, this one's not really a good comp, so I'm going to only select, the bigger dollar ones, you can do that. You can kind of scroll through here and see what you're working with. And it's got a combination of active and sold listings, so they can see what's sold recently versus what is currently for sale. And there's all kinds of filters that you can add here. If you have a lot of comps coming up, you can filter those down. This is where what I put in with the house, it had auto applied some of these filters when we clicked in. That's why we weren't getting any, but you can always change these. So next, when we hit continue, and we also have this previous button. So if you ever want to go back and change anything, you can just click previous and go back to the last page. But continuing on, based off of the comps I selected, this is the price range it's suggesting. So you can see some of the guides, it's saying, we got these numbers because of, the comps that you selected. And this is where you can see some of the information. You can add information, adjust if you want to change anything for any of these, because these will be available for the potential clients to look at when they're looking at their CMA report. This is the fun part. So this is where you get to customize it. My test account is Barbie themed. So this is Barbie Realty. But you'll see my headshot and my logo already pulled in here. So if you have those in your Chime account, you don't have to worry about it. My signature information already pulled through. But you can come in and hit the little edit tool. If you do want to edit anything, if you want to put a different logo in, you want to change the title, you have the option, and there's also the option to delete, and you can view it also for mobile. So a lot of people are going to be looking at these on their phone. You can edit it from a mobile view as well. So each of these, this is where you can add a page if you want to stick something else in there. You can kind of make it your own.
Included. Got it.
And then for each of these, you can just click through and decide, if you want to edit it. Change whatever here. You can edit each of these individual pages. Some of these are pulling over, this is the headshot for this agent. So it's already pulling in there.
So what are the other pages? What do they look like? What do they offer? So scroll down a little bit. That's an about us.
Yep.
Okay. So what an agent does, where the buyers are looking for houses, what influences pricing. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious, like if you could scroll down a little bit. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you'll see some of these are pre-built out. So this one, you can delete it. There's no real edit options.
Okay.
But this is some helpful information for anyone who might be selling their home. And all of these have the trash can. So if you don't like it, you can delete it. Just some of these, they don't really have the option to edit, just because it's some standard information.
Right. It's probably like just general info about houses.
Yep, exactly. And then this page here, this is where we have our map. So we're showing your house here with the star. These are the houses around it. And they can, take a look at these here.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. And then some of the side-by-side comparison. So, your house here compared to the other comps that we have, how does it add up?
And then the 10th page is the listings on the listing sheet. It doesn't look like you can look at that one, but oh, there we go.
There we go. So yep, this would be the listing here. I'm guessing this is just test information because this isn't any of the stuff that I filled in. Number 10.
All right, cool.
Listings.
This looks very in depth.
Yeah. Yep. So this is where you can see averages.
You can see like it's made for looking at on a phone or a tablet. Even though I'm sure you can print it out, but it's made for, looking at on a mobile device.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you can print it out if you're going to go to a listing appointment. You want to hand them something physical, a physical packet of papers. You got that. But you can also send this out via email or text and allow them to open it up.
Oh, that's very cool.
Whatever device. Yeah. So this is just all of the various pages, also giving you some idea of, the buyers, these testimonials, which pulled directly from my website. So you might want to check those because I have a
bad review. Barbara stinks.
But
That's
those
too
are just
bad.
pulling directly from your Chime website. So again, you don't have to build these in or move them over from anywhere. So if you're monitoring your reviews, shouldn't be a problem. And then in here,
Very
you've got your
cool.
potential buyers. So it's looking at my database and it's telling you
Oh.
how many potential buyers do I have as an agent. So
that's
you'd want to
pretty
pick
cool.
me because I already have 4 active buyers that are looking for this property. That's 4 potential people.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep. And then we come in here, we've got some approaches. Again, this is not an editable page, but it shows you the kind of things that you can do with Chime. So this is all stuff that you can do in your Chime account, not add-ons.
You can post about it, make a video, write a blog. Okay, feature it on your website.
Yep, cool. Exactly. And then over here, it's getting into the estimated net proceeds. And these are ones where this is editable. Okay. And this is where you can adjust your commission, for whatever percentage that you're taking. All of these fees, these probably vary by your area, by your brokerage. So you can edit all these, and you can also add a new field. So you can add up to 10 new fields here for if there's any other costs that go into this. So if there's, any other cost that might apply, you can add that in and it'll add that field right here.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yep. And it'll give them a breakdown of what they're expected to make.
Yeah. And then the presentation itself is the next step.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll hit continue. And then this is where it's being published. So you'll see we have the option to send it via email or text. Okay. And then we also have the PDF version. So you can print that out.
Very cool stuff.
Yeah. And it just looks like this. Nice. So they get it from their email and it's just a quick little website. They can scroll through each individual page.
That's cool.
Super simple. Yeah.
Very nice looking, bright colors, easy to do. Even the most technologically illiterate people could get through this without a problem.
Exactly. Yeah, it's really all built out for you. The only thing you need to edit is at the very beginning when you're putting in the property. That's it. Yeah,
pretty simple. Well, listen, Megan, thank you so much for showing us how to build a CMA with Chime. It was awesome. I love how it works. It seems really, really simple. If you are interested in learning more about Chime, where should they go?
They should go to chime.me.
Oh, chime.me. There you go. Yes. Perfect.
Good question.
Chime.me, not chime.com. That's something else. Chime.me.
Yes, chime.me.
Where you want to go. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.